go through some more of my favorite core exercises, and they include a little bit of mobility for you. So it's a little bit of both, and I absolutely love these. These are all my favorites. So I hope you enjoy them as you do them along. So we are going to start off with what I call an opposite foot toe tap. So I'm going to come into a TP position and come from plank to touch, or try to touch, plank to touch. 3, 6, 7. Try to keep your core nice and tight, no sagging and in the back. 15, 5 more. 2, and last one. So coming down to my knees after the exercise. So that was core and a stretch through the hamstrings. I'm going to come forward and come up, opening up my spine in the front. Come back, giving myself a nice stretch through the entire back. Coming forward, opening up the opposite. Coming back again. And forward. And back. And now I'm going to come onto my back. Lie myself down, giving my wrists a little bit of a break. I'm going to put my hands on the floor right beside me. I'm going to lift my hips up and squeeze the bum. I'm going to hold that. Push my legs in and let them fall out. With control, continually squeezing the bum. Bringing them in tight and bringing them out. So here I'm working my inner thighs, I'm working my glutes, I'm working my core, the posterior chain. I have my abdominals tight, everything's squished in. I'm breathing. I'm going to go 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And I'm going to bring my hips down, bring my legs into my chest, give them a big hug. Gently rock side to side. Extend one leg out. Bring the other one in. Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Nice. Point the toes if you can. Extend. Extend the legs. And hold both legs in. Now I'm going to take my legs up straight in the air. I'm going to take my arms up. I'm going to reach for those toes, looking at my knees. Breathing as you go. Make sure your core is engaged. Squeeze up through your transverse abdominis, through the groin area. So thinking about the Kegels. And 20, bringing those legs back in, giving them a big hug. Extending that leg out again, squeezing this leg in towards your armpit, and switch, and switch, and switch. So I'm doing core and mobility. So alternating core exercises with mobility. Always breathing. And I'm giving each leg a little squeeze. And last one. Nice work. Giving your legs a hug. So now we're going to take it up again, opening up through the hips once more. Knees right over ankles, pushing your feet into the floor, making sure your hips and your knees align. You're going to keep those hips up, hands are on the floor. This time you're going to lift one leg, lift the other leg. Breathing out. Try not to let the hips sag. Doing what you can. Really focusing not to let one hip go when the other one comes up. And one more. Now taking your butt back down to the floor, hips are on the floor. You're going to lift your shoulders up, looking at your thighs with your head, engaging that core. I'm going to have you do heel taps. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great work. Lift those arms overhead. Extend the legs out. Take your hands beside your body. See if you can get your fingertips to the floor. You've got your arms in what I call football field goal position. Your legs are engaged, your hips are forward. Try not to arch the back. If you can't do this and you have some blocks, yoga blocks or cushions that you can put down, do that and allow yourself to relax into the cushions. And see if you can open up your chest. Many of us have super, super tight chests from being forward all our lives, whether you're at a desk all day, you possibly had injuries, so it's a really good idea to open up that chest and slowly bring those arms back up and take them back down to your side. Good job. So now I like to work the sides a little bit. So you're going to come onto one side. You're going to have your elbow out. You're going to come from your knees. You're going to reach and pull. If this is not doable, you're just going to raise those legs. Keep both knees bent. If you can do the other, go ahead. Go for 15 per side. 15. Nice work. Come on down. Then we'll do a side mobility. And then you can repeat everything on your own. I'm just showing you one of each today. Coming up on the side. And remember, if you're a beginner, you're just going to take that leg up. Otherwise, you can come in and out. going. If it's too hard, go slow. You don't have to do 15. You just do what you can and come on down. So now a side to side mobility to stretch what we just did. So if you decide to just do one set of everything, just do the one set. So I like to come up on my side. I have my hand here and I'm just gonna reach. Reach out to the side. Take it back up and come on down. Take it over to the other side. Come on up on the side of the leg. Other leg is extended and you're just gonna reach. Stretching out that side. Taking it up and coming back down. So those are a few very simple exercises, including the posterior chain, which is your back, your anterior, your abdominals, your glutes, your hamstrings, pretty much full body and at a level 1 level, and some mobility included for the joints that we worked. So I hope you've enjoyed this little segment and try to do what you can, do the whole thing once and then go through it again, or you can do 2 to 3 sets of each at a time, which is going to make it harder and harder and harder.